Welcome back to another video. You haven't yet, like, comment, share, subscribe. Coming across this channel for the first time, pull up a chair, watch a few videos. Let's get into it. You see the title. Trust and obey, or there is no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. Sometimes we encourage people to be disobedient without even knowing that we're encouraging them to be disobedient. Sometimes we encourage people to be disobedient without even knowing that we are encouraging them to be disobedient. Someone may come to you with an idea, with a vision, and the calling, the anointing is not for us, so we don't understand it. And instead of saying, let me pray about it and get back to you, the first thing that comes out of our mouth is, don't do that. That's not going to work. Forget about it. And we discourage that person from pursuing what they were called to do. And that person probably came to us because they trust us. They came to us because they were seeking, advice, and they're like, this person always gives good advice, so let me ask them. But because we don't understand what that person might have been led to do, we just look at it like, that's not going to work. But the thing is, it's not for us to understand. It's for that person. But instead of that person just trusting that still voice that told them to do this and just obeying, they open their mouth to ask someone else their opinion. And then we blindly discouraged that person to be disobedient. So we didn't do it willfully, but we encouraged that person to be disobedient. It's just like we too sabotage ourselves from time to time. We might be going through a drive-through or something, and maybe there's a still voice that says, pay for the person behind you, and you ignore it. You don't know what blessing was awaiting you by doing that, but you ignored it. You might be in a grocery store, and maybe there's a voice telling you, pay for the person behind you, pay for the person in front of you. But you might be thinking, I don't even have enough to pay for myself, but you want me to pay for the person behind me and pay for the person in front of me. If I do that, then I'm probably going to use all my money. Why would I do that? But then you don't know the blessing that's probably attached to you doing that, and you disobey and not do it. So sometimes we sabotage our own selves too, because we don't trust and we don't obey. Trust and obey, for there is no other way to be happy in Jesus. I am trying to be mindful of the advice that I give to people. I am trying not to discourage anyone from doing anything unless I downright know that it is something bad. But if someone comes to me with an idea, I am not going to shut it down because I don't know what blessing awaits the person or what blessing is attached to their idea. Might not sound like a good idea to me because it's not mine. The vision is not mine. It was not given to me. I was not ordained to do that. So it's not going to make sense to me. So I am trying to be mindful of the advice that I give to others. If I feel like I'm going to discourage someone from doing something, right now I feel like I should tell that person, just go pray on it. If you are in doubt and you're hearing a voice telling you to go do this and you're in doubt because you're really not sure, then go pray on it. But I do not want to discourage anyone from doing anything because, again, that might just be where their blessing lies, and I am discouraging them from getting it. Growing up, there was this thing that we learned in school, and it said obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. So obey. When you hear that still, calm voice telling you to do something, even when it sounds to you like it's foolishness or you're not sure, pray about it. And if you keep hearing it, act on it. Trust God. Obey. Obedience is the very best way to show that you believe. Act on faith. Because if it is God, He's never going to lead you astray. Just ask Him to take you on the right path. Just let Him know, hey, if this is not you, then deter me from it. But let us trust God and be obedient. Because we never know the blessing that is waiting for us around the corner. You never know what blessing is attached to your obedience. Not saying you should only be obedient to receive something, but you never know. You never know the blessing that is awaiting you just by being obedient. I will see you in the next one.